Boris Johnson refused to apologise for saying women in burkas look like letterboxes. Oh boy. Boris Johnson refused to bow to pressure from the former Prime Minister, and the Conservative Party leadership apologised for his offensive comments about burkas. Former Foreign Secretary Mr. Johnson has caused outrage with a newspaper article comparing women in the face-covering veils to bank robbers, with the Conservative Party chairman Brendan Lewis ordering him to apologise for the remarks. But the standoff continues even after Theresa May added her voice to the calls for him to apologise, although she swayed questions about whether his comments amounted to Islamophobia. With no apology forthcoming, founder and president of the Conservative Muslim Forum, Lord Chute, told the BBC the party should take severe action against Mr. Johnson. He said, "Take the whip from him. Why not? He's not superhuman being. He's a member of the party. The party chairman, the Prime Minister, has the right to take the whip. That's the thing I'd like to see." I'll get to my views at the end of the article, guys. Don't worry, I have a little bit to say about this. While the former Conservative Party parliamentarian candidate Sharia as Scully, might be mispronouncing, accused Mr. Johnson of pandering to extremist right, comparing his comments to Enrel Powell's divisive Rivers of Blood speech. He said he should be sacked. If you cast your mind back 50 years to when Enrel Powell, I might be mispronouncing that name, gave his Rivers of Blood speech, he was sacked from the shadow cabinet immediately, she told BBC Newsnight. He said he was ostracized from his party immediately. Boris Johnson can say anything and get away with it. The comments are Islamophobic, they are against the Muslims, and I would urge any Muslim not to vote for the Conservative Party because of their stance towards our community. Well, they're not going to vote for the Conservative Party anyway, are they? But the Conservative Woman's co-editor Laura Pennins, might be mispronouncing, appearing alongside Miss Alan Scully, might be mispronouncing, claimed that Mr. Jones' remarks were taken out of context. She said, "The idea that the man should be ran out of town is exactly the kind of authoritarian nonsense we must resist. It's not responsible." Conservative peer lady Wasadi, might be mispronouncing, accused Mr. Johnson of adopting the dog whistle tactics from former Donald Trump aide Stephen Bannon in the hope of attracting support from the right-wing Tories for an eventual leadership bid. Before Miss May's intervention, a source close to Mr. Johnson made it clear he was not retracting his comments. "This is ridiculous that the views are being attacked. We must not fall into the trap of shutting down the debate on difficult issues," said the source. "We have to call it out. If we fail to speak up for liberal values, then we're simply yielding ground to reactionary extremists." Labour Jess Phillips tweeted that Mr. Johnson was just a racist in response. Happy to arrange the debate with Boris Johnson about all the actions I've taken to stand up for liberal values, including challenging things considering to be culturally sensitive. "I'm not afraid to do that. I do it daily without being a racist. He's done nothing to help. He's just a racist." Alright, so what's my stance on all this? Okay, so I don't think he should apologise. I really don't. The reason being is because if you apologise, it's not going to do you any good. They're not going to be happy with an apology anyway. And just don't apologise. Just simply turn around. If you ever see this, Mr. Johnson, just turn around and just say, "No, I'm not apologising. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't apologise." And they will scream. They will lose their shit. And at the end of the day, they can't do anything about it. They can't force you to apologise. What are they going to do? Sack you? Really? You think they're going to do that? To be honest, I don't know. Look, maybe not. If so, go and join UKIP. But look at everybody cool is joining UKIP these days anyway. But what I was going to say was, look, I don't think he should apologise. And look, were the comments insensitive? Probably. But who cares? I'm sorry, if we don't have freedom of speech in the UK or anywhere else in the world, then we are losing liberal values. The biggest liberal value that we always cling on to is freedom of speech. And with everything that's going on over in the UK at the moment, the UK needs freedom of speech. It really, really does. You have a religion that is going over there that is invading the UK land. It is taking over, and people are too scared to say anything because they're going to get called a whole bunch of racist names, or they're going to get arrested for writing mean tweets or whatever. At the end of the day, politicians turning around and saying this sort of stuff forces the debate. And good on him for doing it. And I support him to say it. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't have a problem with what he said. Freedom of speech, baby. It is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful thing. Would I have said it? Who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to chastise that man for saying it. He's a politician. And at the end of the day, we need a debate on Islam and the Muslim culture. And at the moment, that debate has not happening, and the UK is losing ground to Islam. It will be a Islamic country before long. And it's going to be too late to debate anything then, because they will literally take the whip and whip you with it, so to speak. But guys, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think Boris Johnson should respond? Do you think he should apologise? Do you think he should turn around and say, no, stick your apology up your you know what, I'm not doing it? What would you do in this situation? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new, channel welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.